This is another one of those model company overviews. This is the fourth in the series, as you can see, of chats and info on model companies. Today we're looking at a company which is a little vague in giving out details about their background, but it is a specialist company in military vehicles and equipment, which most diorama builders will probably find pretty invaluable. The company we're looking at today is a company called Ace Models. Founded in, as best as I can ascertain, about 2000. They are based in Kiev in the Ukraine. Their products covered are plastic model kits, PE sets and update packs for Ace Models and other companies' kits. The types of stuff that you can expect to get from Ace in universal scale are a number of PE sets of basically mesh and nets for various projects. In 1/350th scale you can get railings, and there are some stairwells available for some marine projects which would normally be used on, say, warships, and maybe some maybe 72nd scale MTBs and things of the like of that. In 72nd scale you can get military vehicles, tanks, anti-aircraft and field guns. There are also some specialised equipment like a mobile bunker, as you can see in the bottom corner of this picture. There are some Hell cannons, which are like a specialised heavy mortar, and they even do kits of horse-drawn carriages and specialised equipment drawn by horses. They also do aircraft in 72nd scale, and there are a number of PE sets mainly for A model and Zvezda kits covering numerous items from aircraft interiors and update sets, as well as some update and conversion packages and improvement packages for some of their own kits as well. In 48 scale they do a small number of military vehicles, i.e. cars and armoured cars, and they do some what I would call heavy small arms like anti-aircraft guns, which are pictured below. They also do a PE set for a MiG-3 produced by ICM. And in 1/35th scale they do a decal set for German armour in the Red Army service. These are basically trophy prizes which were repatriated into the Red Army and used against the Germans. Tanks of the like of maybe the Tiger, the Panther tank, maybe a few Panzers as well. But they do a decal set for the Red Army which cover trophy tanks, used on the Eastern Front. Now then, the average cost of these kits they're not too bad actually. You can get usually the small packs, i.e. the guns and accessories sets, they usually range from between £5 and £10, and the small vehicles, i.e. the cars and tankettes, they range between £8 and £17. The MBTs and the aircraft range from 15 to 25 quid, and most of these can be acquired through Hannants in the UK, although there are a number of other companies all over Europe, and in actual fact all over the entire world, that actually do release Ace models, but they're very limited in finding. There aren't that many companies that sell these and that the Ace models distribute to. Conclusions. Now then, there's a couple more cars there in 48 scale. I thought I'd just quickly show you the conclusions. Now then, these kits are a revolution for the industry, and as a lot of the tracked vehicles use photo etched tracks which are fantastic, they come in all one piece and they're easy to assemble. And although it is worthy of note that Ace Models are replacing these with tracks similar to what are normally found in Matchbox armour kits from the 1970s, which are in my opinion inferior, but they are adequate. The subjects are in a lot of cases exclusive but very interesting, with a lot of vehicles covering utility trucks, staff cars, tankettes and SPGs, and there are some half-tracks captured by both the German and Soviet armies during World War II, and some strange model sets covering horse-drawn carriages and what I would call heavy small arms such as mortars, anti-aircraft guns and small field guns. There's even a mobile machine gun bunker. But don't get too excited about the aircraft available, as there are only really two versions of the United States Naval Grumman Guardian in the entire catalogue. The sprues, they're pretty heavy framed, which suggests low pressure moulding, so there will be some joins which will need some prep work and special attention, and there will be some flash here and there, so be prepared. But they seem to be reasonably priced. Hadn't stock some, but can order as required, and some kits are even starting to appear on sites like eBay. This company will have kits in their range which will be of interest to the Vignette and diorama builders, and you should check out Ace Models' catalogue for future projects, and I promise you it will be worth it. I just want to quickly leave you now with some images of some of their kits made up. Some of the models that I found which might interest a lot of the Vignette and diorama builders, and you know who you are out there. Some of your work is fantastic, and I'm pretty sure that some of the subjects covered by Ace Models would probably be of interest to you. Here's a British Humber Super Snipe lorry and the Flüger Brewerwerk Cannon 38 20mm anti-aircraft gun. They also do the Vespe SPG, as told before, the horse-drawn anti-aircraft wagon, and they do a Pak 40/41 anti-aircraft, anti-tank 88mm gun, as well as this picture there, BTR-80A Soviet. It's probably a heavy assault vehicle, isn't it? They also do the Grumman Guardian. This is the killer variant pictured here, a Mark III Centurion tank and the Saladin armoured car. I particularly like the look of the Saladin armoured car. I'm about to do an inbox review on an armoured car probably in the next couple of weeks, which is produced by MB Models, and I think this particular kit looks a little better than the one I'll be doing a review on, and the Centurion looks fantastic. These kits are all in 72nd scale, by the way. You can get a personal craft Wagen KFZ-1 from the German Army. There's an Italian B1 Centauro and an Italian light military vehicle, a Model 508, that's like a military staff car, and the T-60 tank from the Soviet Army. A lot of these models, I mean, these images are very easily accessible off their website, and I'm going to give you the link to their website so that you can peruse and have a look yourself. As I said, they are a specialist company. They do generalise mainly in military vehicles like staff cars. There's a very nice staff car there, the German Grosser Limo. You can almost see Hitler sitting in that, can't you? But they do some very unusual, weird stuff as well, which is quite interesting. I like the fact that they do a Tilly. This is the Austin version. Of course, Morris did their own version of the Tilly as well. And this Star Walt, I do fancy one of these Star Walts. They look superb, don't they? Very interested in some of the stuff that they do. So that is basically Ace Models. I hope this video has been of some use, and I'll see you for the next one very soon. Thanks for watching and thanks for tuning in. Bye bye for now.